And we've got green relic on the back. Let's go, guys. What are we going to get in this one? Ooh, nice. Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel Packed Out. Today we're going to be opening up the brand new product by Topps, and that is F1 Finest. Now this is going to be one of the last products that Topps actually releases for this season, or well, the last set with last season's images inside it, and it's got a pretty big base set inside of this set. So let's have a little look at the checklist and see exactly what we can get inside. Okay, so here we have got the checklist for F1 Finest 2024, and I've got to say guys, this is a big set, right? It might be one of the biggest F1 sets that we've ever had, so let's have a little look at some of the stats. So it comes out today, 10th of April, 300 cards in the base set. Now, that's got kind of a nuance with it because you've got 100 cards times by 3, so you've got a common, an uncommon, and a rare, and they've all got slightly different effects that we'll see when we open the box in a minute. But the whole set size is 689 cards, which is a lot of cards, right? 200 inserts, 93 relics, 96 autographs, right? And this is the product that we're going to be opening up, right? The hobby box. So 10 cards per pack, box breakdown, 6 packs, 2 refractors, 36 uncommons, 6 uncommons, 2 rares, 4 inserts, 8 parallels, and 1 relic. Now we've also got some new legends in the product as well. So Kimi Raikkonen is now a legend in the product. Jackie Stewart, and then also Emerson Fittipaldi. I think this is the first time Fittipaldi's been included in a product by Topps anyway. Definitely haven't seen any Jackie Stewart cards either. So yeah, very nice to see them added. And we've got all the legends that we pretty much had in Excellenza as well. So they're kind of adding to their set of legends. Right, so this is what I meant by the base set, right? So we've got 300 base set, but 100 times common, 100 uncommon, and 100 times rare. So it does explain it a little bit further down the page, so we'll get to that. We've got 200 inserts, you can see in there, I'm not going to read all of those out, but we've got a lot of inserts to collect. 93 relics, interestingly we've got some legend relics as well, so duo legend relics, and then 96 autographs as well, which we probably won't hit in this box because we're going to be opening a singular box, but in the case you will hit an autograph, which could also be a legend. And there we go, 2 times F1 duo legend signatures, which is very cool. Now, understanding the rarity, and this is what it means by the common, the uncommon, and the rares. So they're going to have different effects on them essentially. So the background for each rarity changes. Common being a splash from corner to corner, uncommon is splashes in the corners, and a rare is in the middle. So we're going to try and look out for them when we open the boxes, but I might miss them because I haven't seen the product yet and I don't know exactly what I'm going to be looking for. And then the breakdown of all the parallels as well. So we've got the blues, die cuts are back in this set. Black vapor refractors sound very cool to me, red refractors, and the superfractor 1 out of 1 is back. And then we've just got a couple of pictures of the cards as well. We won't go into this too much, but you can see what I mean here by the different type of rarities for 103 to 1 for the Max Verstappen, and so on for all the other drivers as well.
2,000 years later.
If you do want to check out this whole checklist, go ahead and go on Grid Cards UK, and shout out for them for actually putting it into a format that I can read and display for you guys as well, so you can see exactly what's in here. But you can see we've got so many cards to collect, but let's go ahead and get it opened because I can't wait any longer. And here we go guys, we've got the product in hand. As you can see, we've got 6 packs per box, but we're getting 10 cards in each of the packs. That kind of suggests that the thickness of these cards is going to be somewhere in between like a chrome and a palette pass, but we'll see once we get it open. So let's crack this first box. And already guys, I'm getting quite a premium feel from this. This doesn't even need folding back down, like packaging wise and how this is presented. This is really, really nice. And we've actually got some really thick packs inside here. So let's crack them open. These are thick. The packaging feels nice as well. Bulky packs. And guys, this is my first time seeing this set and these cards as well. So hopefully we can get something really nice in it. The backs of the cards look really nice already as well. Let's go. Right, Correa for F2. So we've actually got a very chrome shiny effect on this card. Now, I don't know if any of these are going to be relics or any of the splash or uncommons, but we'll go through it and we'll figure it out as we do it. But these look really nice, really nice. Thickness wise, we're quite thin. Probably like a lights out or palette pass chrome card kind of thing. Right, we've got an upside down Stroll. Can't tell if that's anything special so far. Got a Sebastian Montoya. Lots of F2 so far. Cordial. And our first legend, so Michael Schumacher. Very similar to image to what we saw in the Chrome, maybe slightly different. And of course, they've removed all the packaging for cigarettes and all the brands that they had on those as well. And we've got something blue coming up next. Let's see what this is. And we've got our first numbered hit. So Nigel Mansell in the blue to 99. Very dark looking blue parallel, this one. But I do think that looks pretty nice. What do you guys think of that? Number 25 out of 99. And we've got an out of 25 next. So we've got a purple. And it's for Alexander Albon. So a chaos insert to 25. Very nice. Lots of graffiti effect going on these cards. We've then got a Taylor Barnard. And we've got a Joseph Loke. Now, I think this is one of the rares or unrares. It should say it on the back. So refractor on the back there. Whereas your standard base card doesn't have that written on. So this could just be a refractor. I'll go back through and I'll check the cards and see if we've got anything that we missed on that first pack. So this is going to be really hard to actually spot between these two in particular. But the difference really, so this is an uncommon and a common. So we've got the common on the left here, and this is the uncommon. And the difference is this kind of swirly pattern that you've got here, this splash effect. So that's how you can tell the difference, but you might not notice it properly by looking at that. But they've also got written up in the top corners here. We've got common, uncommon, and then just for reference, the refractor has got rare written on it as well. So, but that one's noticeably a little bit different. All right, on to pack number 2. Let's crack this one open. All right, so we've got Charlie Verst, Dino Beganovic for the F3, Lewis Hamilton, really nice on the base portrait for him. I think that's just a normal common, which it is. Tosilov F3, so some of the same images that we've seen in the Chrome set. We've got Barnard again, Alain Prost popping up for the first time for the Legends. We've also got a Mansell. We've got a Jack Crawford. Now this splash, you can see it's different, so we compare it to the Nigel Mansell one. So this is the uncommon, so very nice to see that. And then Kyan Shields hitting up on the rare, and look at this back card. Woo! 1 out of 15 for Gabriel Bortoletto. There we go, and this is your rare card. Now, it's not a bad one to pull. That's a really, really nice looking card. You want someone that's already in F1 really, and yeah, that looks really nice. Really like how the black effect looks. But I'm noticing that we have got a lot of F2 and F3 padded so far in this product, but let's see how the other packs look. But this is a really nice pull. And pack number 3 out of 6. Right, we've got a Franco Colapinto to kick it off with the common, but it's got the rookie card logo on here as well, which is nice to see. And I'm not seeing this image yet on a card. Not the most flattering image for him, but still a nice pull regardless. We've then got Oliver Behrman, first time he's popped up today. Megatonif, and we've got our Fernando Alonso, which is the uncommon, number 12 or number 11 in the set. We've got a Max Verstappen. A lot of these cards are the wrong way around. This is also an uncommon. And then we've got a Goth, which is the normal common. David Coulthard. We've got a Oscar Piastri. And we've got something coming up next. Ooh, out of 20 for Prost. I should say this is also an uncommon for Oscar. But out of 20 for Alain Prost. Number 3 out of 20. Really nice helmet image. And we've got something on the back as well. Centurions for David Coulthard. Look at this. This looks a lot different to the cards we've pulled so far, right? This is really, really shiny. Look at that design as well. So these Centurions, I like these. These are nice inserts. Very cool. But this Prost, what's this one? It's just a common. It's just a common apparently. But yeah, I think the out of 20 looks really, really nice on that. I assume it's a red parallel with the effects, but we can always check back on the checklist for that. Very nice. And next pack, we haven't hit our relic yet. I wonder if one of these is going to feel a little bit thicker than the other packs. We will have to wait and see. And it's this one. So You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to tease you guys. I'm going to leave this pack over here until last because that's our relic. Let's go ahead and do this pack first. It could be an auto as well. I could be completely wrong. Okay. So this, we've got, okay, so this is thick as well. Right, so we've got 2 relics in this box, potentially, or an autograph. Let's do the third one first, and then we'll do the relics at the end. But this one's got one as well. No, okay, this looks pretty normal. So let's go ahead and do this one first. Kushmani on the normal common. Senna, this is a really nice image of Senna. It's a shame they haven't got the branding on it, but that's a cold looking image. Zane Maloney. Lando Norris, really nice. Now this is just a common as well. It is hard to spot the splashes, I'll be honest, guys. But the more we open this product, the more we'll get used to it. Schumacher with the all yellow. Looks more like Senna with the colours he's got on here. It's like shiny at the back of this pack as well. So far, I'm impressed with this product. As we get the out of 200 for Michael Schumacher, the same image that we pulled earlier. And let's have a little look at this one. It's just a normal common, but it is nice in that sort of blue. There's so much colour going on here. And yeah, first impressions, I think this set could be quite popular. We've got Miata for the F2, which is the uncommon. And then we've got Mansell as well, holding up the trophy. And this is very shiny, this back card. World's finest Oscar Piastri, not numbered, but this is one of the inserts. And this looks really nice. This is a really nice refractor, this is. Alright, and what we're going to assume is our double relic box. Let's open this left pack first. Now we're going to move the back card to the front, so the relic is at the end, but this is still going to be a nice insert. Masters, finest Masters for Pierre Gasly. There we go. And you can see the rainbow shine on that one. Very nice card. Right, let's go through some of the base. Zhou Guanyu. Got Noel Leon from F3. Got an upside down Nico Hulkenberg. We've got a David Coulthard. That's a nice one. 2 out of 50. So that's the gold for Lewis Hamilton. I think because it's out of 50, that means it's probably one of the commons. But that's a really nice card. Let's have a little look at this. Yeah, a normal common. But hell, that's a really nice card. Then got a Michael Schumacher, different image as well this time. So loads of different variety in the actual cards. And it's different, I think, because it's an uncommon, this one. Ooh. Okay, right, we've got our relic next, guys. I saw what it was. I don't know if you guys managed to see it on the video. But we're going to go this way up. And we're going to slowly reveal it down, and then we'll turn the card around. We're out of 25 for George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. Look at that. Oh, the dual patch to 25. 25 out of 25. Both of them on one card. I think we've done very, very well there, guys. Look at that. Oh, not the biggest patches, but you've got two of them in one card. There we go. And does it say anything about where it's from? The relics contained on this card are not from any specific race or event. So you have to assume that they are from the drivers. But yeah, they usually say if they are race worn as well. It doesn't actually say race worn, interestingly enough. So yeah, but even so, that is a very nice card. Okay, and on to our final cards. What do you think of this product, guys? We've got one more relic to pull. I think it's pretty good, but let's see. So we'll pull the insert to the front, and it isn't an insert, it's actually an out of 150 for Cordell on the F2 in the blue. So there's a lot of blue going on in these parallels. I'm not sure if I've just been unlucky, but there have been different numbered blues as well. This is an uncommon on the blue. Senna on the base. Carlos Sainz. Alain Prost. Lewis Hamilton, uncommon, very nice. Slightly different image to the common one, I think. I've got another. Is this a Lewis box? We've got a Lewis rare. So this is the rare one. And we've got green relic on the back. Let's go, guys. What are we going to get in this one? Ooh, nice. Out of 50 green for Charles Leclerc on the relic. Very, very nice. Look at that. God, we have done well out of this box, guys. I don't know if this is just a lucky box, but very happy with that. Again, relic containing this card is not from any specific race or event. But there we go, guys. And the relics are thicker. They're kind of like more, you know, your typical Excellenza thickness relic vibes. But there we go. Let's do a recap of the hits. Okay, so a recap. We have got a massive stack of common base. So I'm not going to recap all of this, but yeah, this is your common base. You're going to get a lot of this. This is the majority of the product, so we won't go through all of them. We've then got one refractor common, which was the Nigel Mansell. I think this one actually slipped through because I didn't quite spot the reflectiveness on it, but that's a refractor common, so we got one of those. We then got numbered commons, so the Lewis Hamilton common out of 50. We've got the Michael Schumacher out of 200 common in the blue, and the Alain Prost to 20 common, card number 76. Then move on to the uncommons. So the uncommon base, we've got a Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, Oscar Piastri, Miata, Jack Crawford, and Barnard, and none of them are refractors. I think you can probably get refractors in the uncommons as well. And then we've got one uncommon for Cordial out of 50 for F2. And then we move on to the rares. So all in all, we've got 3 rares and 3 pretty good drivers. Lewis Hamilton rare. Oh, I say 3 good, maybe 2 good. Cayenne Shields and Loke. And then we got ourselves our rare parallels. So the out of 99 Nigel Mansell, and one of my favourite hits from the box, Bortoletto 1 out of 15. And then we've got our inserts. So the big one was the out of 25 insert for Alex Albon. And then we've got our masters, or finest masters, I should say, for Pierre Gasly. World's finest Oscar Piastri and David Coulthard on the Centurions. And finally, our 2 relics in the box. We had an out of 25 dual patch for Lewis and George, and then finally an out of 50 for Charles Leclerc. And there we go, guys. Let me know what you think of this product. I quite like it. I think it's good, reasonably priced considering, you know, you can get 2 relics in just one hobby box. I think that's really good value. I think I've got pretty lucky to get 2. I think you're guaranteed 1. We'll have to see what the autographs looks like. Maybe a bit too much F2, F3, and maybe a little bit too much base. They could have put maybe 8 parallels in there rather than the 6 that they've suggested. Let me just quickly check that we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 6, and then these ones don't count as the extra parallels because they are the relics. But we just got lucky that they were high numbered parallels. And just a quick side note, guys, so you know, these are all rares and they are very difficult to actually get in these boxes after recording, right? 1 to 3 per box. So the fact that we got 5 rares, and the same kind of for the inserts as well, you're not meant to get too many in the actual box. So we've actually got 3, 4 if you include the parallel as well. So just know that as well, guys. If you buy a box, you might not get this lucky in your selections. And there we go, guys. That is the product. Let me know what you think of it. I think it's great that Topps has released so many products this year, and we've got something else to get our hands stuck into, because I was getting a little bit bored of Palette Pass and I pretty much completed what I wanted to complete on Excellenza as well. So I think this is great. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye bye.